Hi, welcome to Texas 10. I'm M'Lissa.
And I'm Steve.
And we're here with another list of our favorites, our Texas 10, top 10 for the strongest women.
Toughest women.
Toughest women.
Right, because I don't think the one you chose is going to be strongest. Maybe the one I chose. Tough.
Well, there's kind of synonyms. But
right.
Yeah, the toughest women in Texas.
Right. And so if you're a woman in Texas, you have to be tough. I mean, we have elements. We deal with the elements. We deal, a lot of rural women deal with a very rigorous sort of lifestyle. If you're in the big city jungles, there's all sorts of dangers there. And so Texas women are renowned for being both beautiful and tough. And so we thought it would be fun to list our 10 favorite Texas tough women. There's so many T's in this episode. And we do this every week. We'll list 10 favorites. That's not definitive. If you don't agree with us, that's great. But we'd love to know why you don't agree with us.
Right.
So put a comment, and we'll talk about that at the end. But let's get to it. Let's talk about some tough Texas women.
Do you want me to start?
You always start.
I'll always start. Not always, but I'll start. Okay. I think one of the toughest women that have ever lived and has been from Texas has got to be Ann Richards. I mean, nothing got to Ann that we ever saw. She didn't crack. She stood strong as our governor. I think one of the most impressive things was that she was very open about her struggles with alcoholism and what courage that takes to talk about that. And, she was just a tough governor, and, she didn't back down. And I just so admired her. And she did it, and her hair was never out of place.
Right. She made hairnet people rich. I'm certain of it. But I agree with you. I loved her sense of humor. And, people are going to disagree with her politics. A lot of people are going to disagree with her politics. But she was funny. And I do think she would stand and she would fight for what she believed in. And she'd do it in a way that was sort of civil and hilarious.
I just think she is a great example for any woman in Texas. And as we raise our young women and our young girls, we say, this is an iconic Texas woman. Look at Ann Richards and be Ann Richards. I'm going to do that this week.
Okay, you're going to be Ann Richards
this
week.
Yes, I want to be more like Ann.
Okay. Well, and so she was a trailblazer because she was a governor and a national political figure. And she stood on the shoulders, really, I think, of people that made it okay for women to be and do things that were different from their traditional roles. And the Texan woman that did that more than anybody else was Babe Dietrichson of Beaumont. She was...
That's a good one.
It is a good one. So first I'm going to say, if you're in or around Beaumont, there's a small monument/museum to her. It's a little round building in a city park. Go to it. It'll only take you 20-25 minutes to go through it, but it gives you a great appreciation for just how remarkable she was. She was a stellar athlete in every discipline, whether it was track and field, whether it was golf, whether it was baseball. I mean, she could do anything better than almost any guy. She was just a tremendous, and so it's great that God gave her those gifts, but using them in such a public manner, I'll be truthful, a lot of people would have looked at her as sort of a freak. Like, now we celebrate women who are that athletic, but
then they didn't.
No, they didn't. And she married a wrestler. I would have hated to have dealt with her kids, but she just, and like I said, when you look at today's women who are trailblazers, they stand on the shoulders of people like Babe Dietrichson. So that's why she's on my list.
And she set the stage. Right. So
and she's probably still the world's greatest female athlete ever.
Yeah. So I think those are two great choices, two amazing Texas women. So I hope you will continue to watch, and I hope you will like us and share on Facebook and Instagram. Go to our website, texas10.com, where you can see this week's Texas 10 top 10 list, and you can add to it or comment and tell us if you agree or if you disagree. And we'd love to hear who you think is a tough woman from Texas.
Yes, now or then.
That's right.
All right. Thanks so much.